A chilly day leading way to hopefully an exciting night of basketball inside Conti Forum as the Stonehill Skyhawks in their first Division I season take on Boston College.
My name is Doug Smith. I serve as the Vice President at Stonehill, and this has been a really exciting time this past semester. I think as most folks know, around last February we made the big announcement that we were moving to Division I to the Northeast Conference. And tonight's an example of what that decision has done for Stonehill. We're able to be here tonight to play Boston College with our varsity men's basketball team. And if you've been following some of our other teams, we brought a couple of other coaches along with us. We'll just speak for just a few minutes to talk about this move and what it means for Stonehill College.
Just want to take a minute to say thanks for everybody for being here tonight. It has been an exciting time, certainly for Stonehill Athletics, that we've made this transition to Division I, and we really felt the support of the entire Stonehill community. Alums, I know we've got some men's basketball alums, folks from all different eras and backgrounds here. I know there'll be even a larger crowd in the arena cheering on Stonehill tonight. So it's really appreciated. It's created a lot of excitement for sure for our institution. But most importantly, it's about our student athletes. And we didn't give our student athletes a lot of time to prepare for this change. And despite that, I've been so appreciative and so impressed with how our student athletes have embraced this, tackled it head on, have been excited by the challenge, excited by the opportunity to compete at the highest level. And that has really come from our coaching staff, right? They've set the bar, they've led the charge to put our student athletes in a position to succeed.
You know, it's been a really exciting time, especially of late at Stonehill. I've been very fortunate to be at Stonehill for 14 years now. This is my 7th year as the head coach. In a lot of ways, this was like taking a new job without having to move my family, moving up to Division I. So it was a really exciting season for us and all of our sports teams. And obviously I think no greater thing to point to the fact that this was a great decision on behalf of the college and our student athletes than the fact that we're here today, right? The fact that we can play Boston College in basketball, and hopefully next time we do an event like this on BC's campus, it's for a football tailgate in a couple of years. So, I think it's just been a great positive energy amongst our students, amongst our athletes, and you're seeing something really build here. You know, the first days of this foundation, this Division I foundation that we're building, and it's really exciting to be a part of. You know, and obviously every time we talk about this, it's about the transition and the process, the build of becoming a Division I program, and that is expedited by the support and the generosity of people like you coming back and just being present. So again, thank you all for being here. Hope to see you guys out in the fall at a couple of football games. And excited to watch Chris and the guys take on BC tonight. So thank you.
Like Dean had mentioned, I'm just so grateful to be here. I mean, anytime I get to really put myself into the Stonehill community and get to know more people and understand what has created such a strong tradition and energy, because it's what I felt the first day that I stepped on campus. I'm a young head coach. I'm 32 years old, and I spent 4 years as an assistant at my alma mater. And the opportunity to build a program from scratch is really, really what drew me in. It's what had me reach out and see what this opportunity had to offer. But I can honestly tell all of you that it was the people. It was the people when I stepped on campus. I'm from a small town in Canada, if you don't know, right across the lake from Rochester, New York. And I really felt like I was coming back home to that like small town community feel. And I felt that Stonehill had the foundation and the values and what I wanted to build a culture off of. And I felt like there was an amazing community that we could really, create an excitement around our program. You felt the passion around athletics. You felt the strong academics. When I started wearing the Stonehill shirt around Boston, because I live in the city, people stop me every day going into Starbucks, like, oh, Stonehill's a women's ice hockey program. Like, as much as I can say I always loved my time at BU, that felt a little different. It felt like there was like that strong community that wanted to be involved in athletics and felt like it was a big deal. And like Dean said, I took this job before we ever knew we were going D1. But as we went D1, it just made so much sense. I think you see this game tonight, you see the success Eli and his program have had in all of our fall sports, and I think the success that our program's already been able to have, it's not a shock in my mind. When we first started with our girls, we did 6 weeks of Zooms in phase 1, what I called it. Our program slogan is Manufacture a Legacy. We built a little bit off of the Ames family and what that meant to us. But we talked about everything but hockey. And truly the focus was, how do we identify value in the Stonehill community? And how do we identify value in what each and every young woman was going to bring? And how do we build a legacy from that? And I can honestly tell you, in the first half of our season, it hasn't been perfect. There's no doubt, but it's been special. And I truly feel like our girls have put their best foot forward. We've been competitive in our league. We've beat out of conference programs. And we just finished a round of individual meetings where I finished the meeting saying, "You think we can do it?" And they genuinely said they thought so. And beyond that, I can't wait to continue to grow our program, to be a really big part of this community. It's been a lot of fun so far, and I'm just so grateful to be here. So thank you guys for everything.